US now, where 4 more senior House Democrats are calling on Joe Biden. Buddy, pack up, leave, do not run for re-election. Biden doesn't seem to be listening to any of these people, even though the polls unquestionably back them up. He has no chance of winning against Donald Trump, who will undoubtedly be the Republican nominee. Here he was, busy over the weekend, proving to everyone, Biden, he's still up for the job.
Well, guess what? They're trying to push me out of the race. No! Well, let me say this as clear as I can. I'm staying in the race. I'll beat Donald Trump. I will beat him again in 2020.
He was doing so well until that last little bit there. I'll beat him again in 2020. Also, I'm not sure the president even knows what colour he is these days. Here he is again.
By the way, I'm proud to be, as I said, the first vice president, first black woman, served with a black president.
You're not black, Joe. I mean, I remember you telling people back in 2020, if you don't vote Democrat, you ain't black. Meanwhile, the latest Ipsos poll shows that Barack Obama's wife, Michelle Obama, is the only Democratic nominee out of their pool of, I don't even know whether to call them hopefuls, who could beat Donald Trump if it came to that. Of course, this is unfortunate because as recently as last week, she released a statement saying, I am not running. It's not going to happen. And what I can't believe is the Dems still won't give a side glance to RFK Jr. Edward Snowden tweeted recently, which made me laugh because I've been thinking the same for a long time. Darkly amusing to watch panicked Dems suddenly searching under the couch cushions for a candidate when Kennedy is literally standing right there. You laugh, Joe, but he's been doing very well as an independent.
I'm not sure,
worthy to be welcomed back as the Democratic nominee.
I
think he did.
I don't know.
Say on
Didn't he
that poll,
barbecue a dog?
I don't know.
No, did you see the video he made? Like chopping up, because he has 3 dogs, and he was chopping up chicken and frying it in the pan, being like, this was supposed to be my dinner, but these guys have read the news. They're so upset by the fake news that I ate a dog, and he's like sitting on the floor and spoon feeding them and reading them a book.
The poll that shows Michelle Obama would
Big Mike
beat Trump, that same poll shows that Biden and Trump are neck and neck. That cannot be correct.
Well, it depends. I mean, if you laid all the polls in America end to end, they still wouldn't reach a conclusion.
Obama's former strategist has said that if Biden runs, he will lose in an absolute landslide.
There's no question about it. And this is what was really funny about, like, Joe Biden saying, they're trying to push me out of the election. It's like all these sinister forces. Mate, it's your own team. It's your guys who are trying to push you out.
By his own
mouth. That's right. And he's going to win again in 2020.
You know, his team leaked notes today that showed, this was in the UK Telegraph, that showed that when he goes to an event, they're giving him not just notes of who to talk to, etc., but they're actually maps about where to walk on stage, where the podium would be, where to walk off. He's getting all sorts of instruction. This is all being leaked, so I don't reckon he'll make it to November.
Not deliberate at all.
It's like when the Simpsons become the Thompsons and Homer Simpson is being taught his lines. He goes, when I say hello, Mr. Thompson, and stamp your foot, you say hello. Hello, Mr. Thompson. And Homer goes, I think he's talking to you. That is now Joe Biden. Good night.